Hi, my name is Steve Raderstorff, local business owner of Scrub Identity, a medical uniform store here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Today, I'm going to do a quick math lesson on shopping locally versus shopping on Amazon. And my hope is, after we do a quick review of the math, you'll see why choosing to shop locally can make such a positive difference in the community you live in and your wallet. How many of you grew up in small towns and remember what they used to look like? Most of the small towns have dried up and forced people into larger cities. Spending all your disposable income on a place like Amazon has a real chance to make the medium to larger cities like Indianapolis become ghost towns as well and eliminate shopping choices, which keeps the cost down for all of us. First, we have to talk about what Amazon is. Amazon is a middleman for most merchandise. They want to make their money by charging sellers monthly subscription fees, item selling fees, warehouse fees, and long-term storage fees. Every item sale on Amazon comes with a fee around 15%, not including all the other fees I just mentioned. Now, as a buyer, do you really think these fees are just being eaten by the company selling the goods? Unfortunately, these fees are passed right on to you. Even when Amazon is the cheapest price on an item you find, do you really think they're going to keep prices low once all the other shopping choices are gone? Now it's time for our shopping locally math problem. The first example is we're at an independently owned store and we're going to be buying a piece of clothing. That clothing in the store costs $33.99. We have the typical sales tax of 7% state sales tax. We don't need a shipping fee because you had amazing customer service. You had all the options to try on. You had a great fitting room and you found exactly the item that was right for you, so there's no need for returns. Option 2, you purchase the item on Amazon. Same cost, $33.99. But remember, the seller was charged 17% for a clothing item, and that fee is going to be passed on to you. So when we take that, we're now adding $5.78 to the purchase. We still have the 7% state sales tax of $2.78. Sales tax is a little bit higher now because our cost is more. And we end up with a cost of $42.55. But remember, you didn't try it on in a dressing room. It arrived to you, and unfortunately, it does not fit right. You now have to ship it back. And unfortunately, this was not a prime seller that shipped it to you. Guess what? You also have a shipping fee you have to pay now. If you would have just shopped locally, you would have saved yourself money. A company's cash flow and profits are spent where the company's headquarters are located. Every dollar spent on Amazon is sent in a giant siphon right to Seattle or their European tax avoidance headquarters in Luxembourg. Every dollar spent in a local store, on the other hand, is recirculated in your local community. These local businesses are the aorta of your community. Without your patronage, the community will die. These local dollars circulate to your son/daughter in the form of good part-time jobs, trying to put themselves through college, a store manager maybe, making a real living in your community, whose salary is then recirculated at the local schools and churches. If you continue to keep the giant Amazon siphon turned on, you will drive your community. According to a study by Civil Economics, a firm that examines independent retail trends, an average of 48% of each purchase at an independently owned store recirculates in the community, compared with less than 14% of a purchase made at a chain store. And I can guarantee you Amazon is even less. If you are passionate about your local community, please forward this video to everyone you know and urge them to go out and shop locally in your community. I guarantee your son or daughter, mom, brother, or someone important to you will benefit from the circulation of money that occurs when you shop locally in your community.